I think we're ready to go. I'm, by the way, Ted Simons. I am the host of Arizona Horizon, your favorite nightly public affairs program on your favorite local PBS station, 8 Arizona PBS. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the Chamber for the invitation to moderate our discussion. We have a lot of things to get to, so let's get it going. President, we're going to start with you.
All right.
We'll start with the easy stuff, and then we'll kind of work to some of the more difficult things. How are you going to balance the budget?
Well, I understand that there's a redundant television program at ASU that we probably need to cut, and that'll help save a lot to the budget. And
it's been nice seeing all of you.
You know, it's a challenge, and it's a great opportunity at the same time, I think, Ted. And I know that the governor and his staff have been working assiduously trying to come up with ways to balance the budget, as have we. And I just view it as a great opportunity. I think we can get this thing done. I think we are. Let me just rephrase it. My ultimate goal would be for us to have a permanently structurally balanced budget, and the way that we get there may involve 2015, may involve 2016, may even run into 2017. But we can get there, and I'm excited to do it.
You excited to do this?
Not really, but you know, seriously, that is an easy question to ask these guys. I would love for my caucus to be at the budget table, and I hope that we might be. But in seriousness, I think that we have an obligation to ensure that we are protecting those programs and services that are vital to all Arizonans. The governor mentioned them: education, public safety. We need to find new ways to make government more efficient, and if needed, we need to look at revenue.
Speaker, what do you got to do?
Well, you know, the governor came up with some good pieces there when you heard him in his first speech when he did his inauguration. And he talked about growing us out of this, and I believe that's what we have to do. And the House is looking at efforts to do that, and we're going to look at the deregulation side. I think if you take away hoops from our businesses, such as you guys out here, we're going to be able to accomplish that and help ourselves grow out of this. You know, we talk about a lot of situations when we talk about taxes. We have tax burden that's spread across less than 13% of the state's private property. So if we could get our lands back here and grow on that, we're able to spread those out just a touch so that we can collect a little more taxes and help those who are out there. But the major point right here, to get back to the point with what the Senate President's looking to hit on, and we've been talking, and so as the governor and us, is get back and make sure that we free up our businesses here so that they can expand and put our people back to work.
What's got to be done as far as the budget's concerned, from where you sit?
Well, it's going to be incredibly challenging. Over the last 6 years, we've used up the kind of accounting gimmicks, rollovers. We've leased our buildings, and we've cut our schools. We've made the largest cuts of any state in the country to our public education system. I can tell you our caucus's priority will be to protect education in the budget. We need to start investing in our kids and investing in our universities so that we can prepare our kids for a college in the workforce, and so that they can be successful and take the jobs that are being created by the business community.
Can you protect education? Can you protect anything in this kind of a budget climate? President, what do you think?
Well, you know, you have to be careful what you do. We do have constitutional obligations. We also have moral obligations. When we start talking about education, this year, I'm always entertained. I'm not trying to turn this into a debate, but I'm always entertained when I hear we need to start investing in our children. We will spend more than $10 billion on K-12 education in this state this year. That's the highest in state history. So we have been investing. It is our number one priority. We spend $1 out of every $2 of the general fund goes to educating our children. That is a foundational principle that both parties agree on. And we need to recognize that we are making progress, and we're going to continue making progress. But as we look at the budget ahead, and Senator Hobbs mentioned we need to be more efficient. in whatever government undertakes, we need to make sure that we aren't redundant, that we find ways to be more efficient. And then we have to face the realities of what is the overall demand on government. And because when you make a demand on government, you're making a demand on the taxpayer and the businesses of this state. And so we have to be aware of that as well. So I think when we start looking at things, and I don't disagree with what Representative Myers said, where we did a lot of accounting gimmicks. We faced a necessity of dealing with more than $13 billion over about a 4-year period. And of that, we reduced $3 billion. And the rest of that we kind of papered over because we were trying to protect and preserve as much as we could in every service and every government agency. Did it work out always the best? Probably not. But it worked pretty well. But now we have another issue that provides us great opportunity.